Oberursel is a town in Germany and part of the Frankfurt Rhein-Main urban area. It is located to the northwest of Frankfurt, and is the second largest town in the county of Hochtaunuskreis and the 14th largest town in Hesse. In 2011, the town hosted the 51st Hessentag State Festival. Geography. Extent of municipal area. The maximum distance from the northern town border to the southern border is 7.2 kilometers. The maximum distance from east to west is 13.0 kilometers. Altitude: Krebsmühle, 138 meters above sea level. Town Hall, 198 meters above sea level. Hohe Mark, 300 meters above sea level. Highest spot in the Taunus, 820 meters above sea level. Neighboring communities. To the north, Oberursel borders with Schmitten, to the east with Bad Homburg-Vorderhöhe, to the southeast with Frankfurt, to the southwest with Steinbach, and to the west with Kronberg. Town districts. Besides the town center, Oberursel is divided into the districts Oberstetten, Stierstadt and Weiskirchen. Bommersheim was annexed before the municipal reform of 1972 and therefore is not an independent district. History. The town was first mentioned as Ursula in 791 in a deed recording a donation to the monastery Lorsch. In the year 880 the first church in the area, called Monasterium ad Ursulum, was mentioned. In 1317 the first trading activities were documented. In 1444 Oberursel was officially sanctioned as a town. 2 years later, the town wall was finished. Since the town was growing so fast in the 15th century, the town walls had to be expanded in 1481 towards the east. In the early 16th century, a school for Latin language was established next to the church. 1535 Oberursel became property of Earl Ludwig von Stolberg-Königstein and becomes a Protestant town. 1557 Nicolaus Henricus built the first printing plant in Oberursel. 1605 Due to the Counter-Reformation, Oberursel becomes Catholic again. The most important industry in the late Middle Ages and in the early modern times was the clothier business. During the 30 Years' War the town was destroyed 3 times, in 1622 and 1645, and the number of inhabitants decreased from 1,600 to 600. During the 1645 razing, most buildings were destroyed by fire. The 3 surviving buildings were the old town hall, the bakery, and one apartment house near the marketplace. This is the reason why nearly all houses in the old town of Oberursel are from the 17th century. As the town was rebuilt and grew, many mills and forges were founded along the Urselbachtal. By 1858, industrialization had begun in Oberursel, with several cotton spinning mills being built. In 1860, Oberursel was linked to the railway between Bad Homburg and Frankfurt. In 1899 a subway was opened privately in the direction of Hohe Mark. During the Second World War, many captured American and British airmen passed through Oberursel as they were interrogated and processed into the German power camp system at the Durchgangslager der Luftwaffe, or transit camp of the Luftwaffe, located in the town. The camp name was commonly shortened to Dulag Luft, or simply Dulag. Almost all Allied airmen who were shot down and captured spent some time at that camp before being moved to the permanent assigned Stali. After the occupation of Oberursel by the USA in April 1945, the Dulag area was taken over by the U.S. Army. The existing buildings were transformed into Camp King, which began as an intelligence post, then later a transportation post until its deactivation in 1993. Today the former Camp King is a residential area, still populated by several former U.S. soldiers. Growth in 1929 Bommersheim was annexed. In 1972 Oberstetten, Stierstadt and Weiskirchen followed. 1972 to 1972, 2006 to 43,165 Politics. There is currently a ruling minority coalition including the SPD and the Greens. The other parliamentary parties are in the opposition. Mayors 1946 to 1960, Heinrich Kappes. 1960 to 1972, Heinrich Behl. 1972 to 1978, Karl-Heinz Pfaff. 1978 to 1990, Rudolf Harders. 1990 to 1996, Thomas Shadow. 1996 to 2003, Gerd Kramer. Since 2003, Hans-Georg Brum. International relations. Oberursel is twinned with Épinay-sur-Seine, France. Ursum, Netherlands. Rushmore, United Kingdom. Lomonosov, Russia. Museums and regular events. The Hochtaunuskreis Museum is located in the central marketplace. Its exhibits illustrate the town's history and the history of soapbox derbies. Soapbox derbies were invented in Oberursel, and the World Championship is held in Oberursel every year. Another popular event occurring in Oberursel, the Brunnenfest, an annual village fair held in the early summer, which attracts visitors from surrounding areas and around the world. Transportation connections. Oberursel is located on the A661 motorway near the Bad Homburger Kreuz, which is the interchange between the A661 and the A5. The Frankfurt airport is about 20 minutes away. There are 6 regional bus lines in the town. During the weekend there is a night bus to Frankfurt. There is a rail service via a suburban transit railway and a combined tram-subway. Both lines go to Frankfurt and go underground in the center part of Frankfurt. Economy. There are many well-known companies located in Oberursel, predominantly in the IT and tourism industries. Thomas Cook AG, Utamaco Safeware AG, Dimension Data Germany AG and AMP Co. Alta Leipziger, Rolls-Royce Deutschland GmbH, Avis, AFN, IBM Data Center, Bommersheim, Dantotsu Intelligence Solutions GbR. Condor Airlines operates an office in Oberursel. Prior to its dissolution, Aerolloyd was headquartered in Oberursel. When Aeroflight existed, it had its head office in Oberursel. Education. Oberursel is the educational center of County Hochtaunuskreis. Besides 6 primary schools, 1 in each of the town districts, there is a grammar school, a secondary school, a secondary modern school and a comprehensive school. There are also 2 private schools, Helen Keller Schule and Hans Thoma Schule, a commercial high school named Feldberg Schule, and the Frankfurt International School. The following vocational institutions, training centers, and specialty schools are also located in Oberursel: Freiwaldorfschule Vordertaunus, Albrechtstroscheinschule, Kathaler Rochschule, Lutherische Theologische Hochschule, Base Jugendwerkstatt Hochtaunus, Reformhaus Fachakademie, Bildungszentrum der Bundesanstalt für Arbeit, Volkshochschule Oberursel, Musikschule Oberursel, Bundesjugendbildungszentrum des DGB, Institut für Beahnenken.